Hello and welcome back to this brand new video. And this video I'm going to be continuing from the previous part where we stopped. Here we're going to be doing we're going to be finding a midpoint of a linked list. Okay. So in the previous videos we've been looking at how we can create a linked list and looked at very many methods. So here we're going to be using that linked list created. So we create that linked list in this file index.js file. So we export the node and the linked list so that it can be accessible in this midpoint.js file. So this midpoint.js file is where I'm going to be using the logic for finding the midpoint of a linked list. So you import the list from the index.js file, you access the node and the linked list like that. So how are we going to be finding the midpoint? Let us read through the instructions. So we have to return the middle node of the linked list. So if the list has even numbers, we just return the node at the end of the first half of the list. So we are not supposed to use the count variable, or we should not return the size of a list. We shouldn't use those methods. So which method are we going to use then? So let me go through this diagram and show you how we're going to be doing it. So inside my diagram here, this is how suppose we're having this linked list. Remember the midpoint here is this body, this one here, the midpoint boy. So we're going to have two variables. Initially they will be pointing to the head of the linked list. So to find the midpoint in this scenario, we're going to be moving these pointers. Okay, so this first pointer will be moving 2 steps in front. 1, 2. Okay, it's going to be moving 2 steps in front, just in case there are other places to move. Okay, to be moving 2 steps in front, but in case there are no steps, to just stop there. So in this case here, the pointer will be moving 2 steps up to this point. The slow variable will be moving only 1 step in front, only 1, just like that. Okay, so at this point here, there are no other place to go for fast. Okay, so the midpoint here in this case will be the one stored at slow. Okay, so slow is currently pointing at this, so this will be our new midpoint. Okay, so we're going to be looping through the entire linked list for as long as this first variable is having the next here and the next here, so it should be having like 2 steps in front. Okay, so here in this case there are no other steps to continue, so it will stop there. Alright, so let's go into our midpoint.js file. First we're going to create a variable to store those. So let slow will be equal to list. Remember there is a method that returns the first node on the linked list, which is get first. Remember initially they are going to be pointing at the same head. Let first will be equal to list dot get first. So I'm going to be looping through that entire linked list for as long as this first variable, so while there is first dot next, okay, and first dot next, okay, for as long as there are those two other nodes to traverse to. Okay, that's when this code inside here will be executed. So what are we going to be doing? I'm going to reassign slow to be, remember it's moving 1 step. Okay, so it will be slow dot next, and then first will be, remember first is moving 2 steps, so first will be first dot next, okay, dot next. Okay, so we're going to be iterating through the entire linked list until we reach the point when there are no nodes for this variable first to go to. So that's when we shall just return our slow variable. Okay, so let us create the instance of the node and test out this thing out. So const node will be equal to new node. So we shall give it the head of, let's initialize it to 9. Okay, so const list will be equal to new linked list. All right, Okay, so list dot head, we want it to be list dot head. I want it to be the node, okay, because it's having 9 now. It's having 9, so let it be the head of our linked list. Okay, let us insert some nodes in our linked list. List dot insert. Want it to insert first. Okay, inserted 10. Okay, I'm going to create only 5 nodes here, just for the purpose of this video. 1, 2, 3. So now those are 5. These are 4 and this one is 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9, 11, okay, 12, okay, 13. So can you guess the midpoint here? The midpoint should be 11 because 11 is the middle. Okay. Let us test out this and see. Console.log midpoint. We'll pass it we'll give it the list dot data. Let it return for us the data which is in the midpoint. Right. So let us test out this and see. Clear this terminal. Okay. We're going to be executing node. I'm inside the folder linked list. So I'm going to be executing node midpoint.js file. You see 11 has been returned because 11 is in the middle. How about when it's an even, when the nodes are even instead of being odd? So let me add a node here to make it even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 6. Okay, let me make this 14. So what should be the midpoint? Remember the midpoint, if it's even, they say it should retrieve the first half. Okay, it should return the node at the end of the first half of the list. So what should be the midpoint here? So this is the first half. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it should return 11. Okay, because the 11 is at the end of the first half of this list. So let me see this and see. Whoa, it's 12. Wow, let me see. Yes, it should be 12. Okay, return. Yeah, sorry for that. Sorry for that confusion. 12 is at the end of the first half of the linked list because this is now the first. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, this is the fourth, this is the fifth, and this is the sixth. So at the end of the first half of the linked list has to be 12, not 11, because 11 is at the other side of the half. So it should be 12. So that's why 12 has been returned instead of 11. So wonderful. So thank you for watching this video. In another video, I'm going to be bringing another coding problem concerning the linked list. So thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe. Bye bye. We'll meet in another video.